adjustments?
Oh, always making some adjustments. Always going back and make some adjustments. What I did out there, I mean, you guys saw half of the arsenal that I throw. I didn't throw nearly the things that I normally do, which is a good thing going to this next fight because he hasn't seen everything I got. And like you said, I wasn't switching sides, I wasn't throwing the hands, wasn't working the angles. So going back to the gym, making sure that I do that this Saturday. My mind's right, which is the biggest part, and I'm just ready to throw down.
Do you expect him to use his wrestling more this time around?
I do expect that. You know, I know, going that last fight, he ended up taking me down in the first round with a lazy kick. More my fault than him shooting in for a sweet double or a single leg. You know, he ended up catching my leg and getting me down. But I do feel like he's going to be more aggressive on this in the beginning of this fight, looking for that takedown.
Steve, do you feel like you can win if it goes to decision versus you get to go for that knockout?
Oh, definitely. You know what? My goal Saturday is to not leave it in the judges' hands. And of course, it's a little easier said than done going against the welterweight champion. I mean, he's there for a reason, right? So all I can do is go out there and have some fun and do what I know I can do, and making sure I'm doing it out there that night.
Are you willing to risk getting knocked out to get the knockout to put the finale to this? Because y'all been basically in each other's lives for the last year, basically.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, yeah, it would be awesome. You know what? But I don't go out there looking for it. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I just visualize my hand raised with that belt around my waist.
Are you looking forward to just being done with Tyron, having had to focus on him for so long?
To be honest with you, I'm having a blast doing this. I don't know if he is or not. It doesn't seem like he is, but I'm having a good time, man. I mean, this is why we do what we do, man. For this kind of rivalry, for the hype of it, and of course, I've always shown respect to my opponents. I'm never the type of guy to talk crap because, I got 600 kids back home watching every move I make. So, yeah, man, I'm ready for the next chapter, the next opponent after this one. So that's why I'm going to go out there and give it all I got this Saturday.
How would you describe this rivalry, Tyron?
I mean, it seems like to me he's more stressed out than I am. He's a little disappointed in the decision and how everything was going. And I knew he was talking about after our last fight. He was talking about fighting other people, Conor McGregor, St. Pierre, even going up weight class fighting Bisbee. But I'm like, wait a second. We just tied. And for me, if I was a champion, I couldn't let that down. I could not move on from that. I wouldn't feel like I was champion. So anyway, when you tie, you always run it back. So I had to poke at him a little bit on social media to get him to do it. Of course, I think he said he was actually going to do it, just kind of hype it up a little bit.
Yeah. Do you feel the pressure's on Tyron? That seems to be your mentality. Like the pressure's on him, not you.
Well, it just seems like to me, with all the stuff that's been he's been talking about on social media. I just hope that his mind's right for Saturday. I want to fight the best, and I know things have been brought up in some of his conversations. I just hope that he's mainly focused on the fight. That way I am facing the best Tyron Woodley come Saturday.
Like you said, you seem like you're really enjoying this, where he's taking it much more personally. Why do you think he is taking the rivalry much more personally?
I don't know, man. I mean, some people they get into it a little bit more. I mean, they have to hate the guy or dislike the guy or not respect the guy before they walk out there. I'm not saying he doesn't respect me, but they just got to do that to pump themselves up for the fight. I'm just not that guy. I don't know, man. I'm here. I'm blessed to be here. I'm here to have fun, man. That's it.
I know you always say fighting's not your job, teaching kids is, but I mean, if you're the UFC champion, does that mindset change a little bit?
It's going to have to change a little bit. I mean, I know there's a lot of responsibility that comes with a champion, and I may not spend as much time with my students back home, but my plan is to be there for them. You know what I mean? And if I can, I will. But yeah, man, that's just it. That's it.
Is it easy for you to be free inside the cage once it's time for you to be creative? Is that an easy place for you to get to?
Oh yeah, man. Once I step out there, unlike my last fight, I normally get out there. If you watch the Johnny Hendricks fight, the Ellenberger fight, the Rory McDonald fight, I was just having fun. Of course, the nerves always come with it because you never know what's going to happen when you're out there, and I wasn't having fun on this fight. So getting to that point, I feel like I'm going to be able to get there a lot easier this fight, just the way my mind is and the way I'm feeling.
Stephen, you said you were going to come into this fight a lot heavier. How's that kind of gone, building up your strength and kind of your size, and how much weight are you going to be cutting ahead of the fight?
Right now, I woke up this morning about 184.5. I was walking around about 190. Didn't want to get over that. My second fight in the UFC, I was walking around over 200 pounds. It about killed me. It was when I fought Matt Brown, and I told myself I'd never do that again. But it's a lot heavier than 182. And when I rehydrated, I only got back up to 178. I weighed myself before we left the hotel, before we even got to the venue, I was 178. So I was very small out there against a big welterweight and a strong, explosive welterweight. So, yeah, man, I worked with a guy named Josh. and he's been working with me. Saw the benefits that he's been working with our guys back home, some of our team, and I'm like, they're staying the same weight, but man, they're much more faster and much more explosive. I want to try this guy out, and I've seen a big difference.
Steve, I know you said you were kind of not looking forward to the chance of fighting George St. Pierre if he came back. Now he is back. Were you surprised you ended up fighting a middleweight, or are you kind of happy you don't have to fight a friend?
Well, yeah, man, he was my inspiration, actually, especially for kickboxing and mixed martial arts. You know, I spent a lot of time in Montreal training with him, helping him out with a lot of his camps. And we have a good relationship, better relationship than me and Rory had. You know, we're closer than that. But yeah, man, I mean, that's something I don't think I would. I mean, he is the best welterweight of all time. And for him to go to 185, I know he wants to try different things, either 155 or 185. And I'm happy for him, man. And I can't wait to see George St. Pierre back out there.